don't look at you, I stare. I can't breathe, you stole my air. I want more of you, I want more of you. I'm not impressed, I'm amazed. I write your name on every page. I need more of you, I need more of you.
We share moments that make up a lifetime, and this is one of those days.
So much effort goes into this one day, this one moment, rightfully so. This is the day that begins the rest of your life together. This is the commitment that will anchor good days and bad days. This is the day you will look back on to fan the flames of love and intimacy.
Kelsey, I had trouble thinking of what to write when you told me about the letters we would exchange. Not because there's a lack of feelings for you, but because there is so much to say about you and us in general.
To my forever one and only. I cannot wait to call you my husband. I am so incredibly lucky that you have chosen me. You make life better, and I can't imagine it without you as my partner in everything.
Kelsey and I have been best friends for as long as I can remember. I remember the days of gator rides around the Taylor house, making up our own lyrics to songs and belting them at the top of our lungs. I'm sure we sounded great, by the way.
I thought I would start off telling a couple stories of Cody and I. We went sledding one time in the winter. One time I thought, you know, Cody, I'm gonna go up further up the hill and hit this hill here and get this jump. And long story short, I got hurt from that. My feet caught the clothesline, and I'm pretty sure there was a concussion involved there. The next story involves a goat that lived at Cody's house. Cody and I thought it would be a good idea to put on a bicycle helmet and challenge the goat to a headbutting competition. So Cody went first, and the goat headbutt Cody, and he came underneath the helmet and came back up and almost took his eye out. Cody rolled away as the goat charged him and narrowly got on top of the fence to get away, and I thought maybe I could do better, and the exact same thing happened. So we are both very lucky to have both of our eyes today.
It's been a long wait, but we finally got it accomplished. And I'm real happy Cody found who he did. And we've known the Taylors for a long time. And back then, we'd have never thought this was going to be something to happen. We're really happy to be part of the Taylor family now.
I'm reminded by one of the late Psalms that talked about children being a treasure and a gift from God. I couldn't agree more. He talks about treasure and those kids being in your quiver and being a resource. But he really doesn't talk about the people who hold the quiver. He doesn't really talk about the quiver itself. He talks about what they'll do. And I think he's talking about the flight of those arrows. Most of us in here have flown together now for a long time. I appreciate it that you have been in our lives as friends, neighbors, loved ones, family, and appreciate you being here tonight.
Now I do have to tell the story of the first close encounter that Kelsey and Cody ever had together. It was our first year of cross country. Kelsey and I were in 8th grade and Cody was a junior. We had a small team, so we rode the short bus occasionally to our cross country meets. We get on the bus and only 2 open seats are next to Andy Muller and Cody. So I go sit in the back with Andy and I got to enjoy the view of what was in front of me. I see Cody sitting as close to the window as he possibly could. And then I see Kelsey who literally has one butt cheek on the seat and one hanging off, and they were like this the entire bus ride. Who would have ever thought that this encounter would one day turn into a marriage with a beautiful house and a sweet little pup named Walter?
There's an amazing and profound fulfillment that comes when we love someone else with all of ourselves, and they love you with all of themselves in return. Not just in the good times, but in the bad. Not just in the successes, but in the failures. Not just in the ups, but in the downs too. It is such an adventure that you, Cody and Kelsey, wish to embark together.
Yesterday during the rehearsal, I had a moment. I saw Cody and Kelsey standing there, and it hit me that this man that I've known my whole life, the big day is about to happen, and it just kind of shook me a little bit. I looked over at Kelsey, and I just saw the joy and the excitement and the eagerness in her eyes to marry Cody, and I just felt so happy for them. Now I want to go back to the stories I told earlier. Every single time one of these events happened, Cody told me, "Ethan, this is not a good idea. You should not do this." So what I'm getting at is, Kelsey, whenever you two get into an argument, Cody knows what he's talking about, okay? So you should listen to him.
No matter what may come your way, your combined patience and resilience will make you an unstoppable team. I wish you took a lifetime of happiness.
I couldn't imagine my life without you, and I have felt that way from the very beginning. We have had so many traditions that we have started together. I can't wait to make more together.
I look forward to every stage of life with you. From breweries in our 20s to sitting in rocking chairs, you've built us in our 70s. I know it will all be exactly as it should be because we will be together. I love you endlessly and cannot wait to marry you.
Kelsey and Cody, may the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the hollow of his hand.